Hi friends and welcome to another fun video. Today I'll be creating a parametric floating 3D title block that can be exported to AutoCAD and IFC. So let's jump right into it. We do that by starting a new face-based generic family. We are not going to draw up any reference planes. We are going to draw up a skeleton with model lines. This skeleton will be fixed, not a parametric skeleton. The skeleton work is a bit repetitive and boring, so we're gonna fast forward to when the skeleton is complete. And we are back. Next step is adding text to our title block. The text size will be static, but the text itself will be parametric or changeable by the end user. So again, I will be doing repetitive tasks regarding adding text, so please enjoy a little jazz. The two things that will be parametric in this family are the text that can be edited in the main project by the end user, and we will add yes, no parameter that can turn on and off the revisions. It will be more clear when it is created. As the text field at the top increases or decreases depending on the information provided, when revisions are added during the project, we do want the opportunity to increase or decrease the size of the upper line to fit everything. We add a length parameter that will be connected to an annotation that controls the line at the top. We also want the text at the top to follow the changes made to the top line. So first we create some new parameters, and then we add formula based on the height to our two text labels. We add a new annotation to them and connect it to the parameters. We also want to connect all the text parameters to the text in the title block. All done. Let's save our family and load it into the main Revit project. Remember, this is a face-based family, so it will attach to a face or a reference planes. We open up a plan view and create a new reference planes with a logical name for our title block to be placed at. In the 3D view, I made the reference planes or work plane visible by turning it on under the Architect tab. We drag the title block family out in the 3D environment. We do some flexing to our title block family. We scroll down to the revision text and we add the revision text to see how it works. So yeah, we do need to move the text a bit. So the title block need a few adjustments. We go back to the family editor. First, let's move the text to the left. And then we remove the 3 revisions at the top. Since I have saved some time by not creating and adding those parameters, you can of course add as many revisions as you like, but for the sake of the example, I wanted to keep it shorter. We then connect the top text to the note text parameter. When that is all done, we load it back into the main project and keep flexing our family. Nice, let's go to the 3D view. And first thing we would like to flex is the yes/no parameter for the revision. So it almost worked. We would like the lines that belongs to the revision to also be turned off. We're gonna fix that soon. So we're changing the text for revision 1, apply, changing perfectly. We then go down to flexing the date text parameter. We change it to apply, perfect, flexing the title 1 parameter to area 2. Pretty nice. We're not gonna flex every parameter here. So now for the no text parameter, we prefer a substantial amount of text formatted with line breaks to stay within specified lines. To achieve this, a workaround involves creating a legend with the desired text setup, then copy the text from the legend to the parameter. It will maintain the same formatting as in the legends. And since we created a parametric top line, we can now drag it so our text can fit the box properly. And the no text will follow since they are at the mercy of the top line position with formulas in the Revit family. Let's quickly adjust our lines so they are connected to the correct yes/no revision parameter and then load it into the main project once again. We do some flexing to check that our lines are connected to the right revision. So now it works as I intended. Last thing to talk about in this tutorial, when exporting this floating 3D title block to AutoCAD or IFC, the lines that surround the title block and lines in the title block will not be exported, and we do want those lines to separate the text and make it easier to read the floating title block to be exported. To fix that, we go back into the family and add geometry or a circle sweep for every line. I will, in this example, just add it for the outer boundaries to save some time. And that concludes this tutorial on a floating 3D parametric title block. Be sure to like and subscribe.